What?
Here. What should we eat first?
I don't know, anything. Protein. Stuff. I have an aching feeling there's something I'm missing. Something important I'm forgetting. Wait, did the traveler actually forget?
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Answer what? What food to eat? Sorry, just give me a minute, I'm still processing. Barely hear the traveler's voice.
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out.
Okay. Come on, brain, let's dig this out. It's gotta be somewhere, something about our soul. I'm deleting oneself. Greater Lord Rikavada, Forbidden Knowledge, Nahida...
What is it? Have you figured it out?
What? Yes, that was it. The Greater Lord Rikavada, she said that no one can erase themselves from existence, not even her. So... it's not possible. But then again, if it's not possible for someone to erase themselves, then what the hell did the Balladeer do? Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation unless in order for personality to do the deletion for her? There'd be no point.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
The Balladeer didn't delete himself, but changed his name somehow to cover his tracks. No, I can't tell Paimon she doesn't know about Great Lord Rikavada. But this is a crucially important detail. Simply not possible for the Balladeer to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with...
What? Is that the Balladeer? But just different?
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
Oh, the big city does have many distractions, but... I don't know, but that's the Balladeer, but a blue version of him?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
We literally found where he was, but he's a different color. He's blue instead of purple. But why is he blue instead of purple? Was he supposed to have, like, an electrovision?
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
The guy is the Balladeer.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted.
Well, finding him was easy enough. Yeah, but is it really him, even though it looks like him?
I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me any...
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed.
Hey, what do we do now?
Let's follow him.
Okay, stay out of sight.
Oh my god, we actually found him. But he looks so different now.
Yeah, this'll do.
What?
Even though you say he's the Balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a...
No.
Right.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
If I seen this with my own eyes, I would never believe it.
Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
Are you actually the Balladeer?
He spotted us.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
You're right, we were following you.
No,
Yes.
we haven't met. But you know me?
Yes. All too well.
I have no recollection.
Well, either you literally lied to yourself, or you're a different timeline of yourself. It's complicated, but I do know you.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes.
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
I can prove it. You're a puppet.
A puppet?
Huh?
So he does know.
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people.
Well, it was something you shared with us inadvertently and in a different timeline.
Look, I'm just a wanderer. But soon as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
There's somewhere I want to take you.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more of him.
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you.
Then
Fine.
let's return to the city.
Right. He's awfully kind now. Now, get over here.
Here you go, boss.
Oh, you really went and picked some more.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me.
I was just about to pay you anyway.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it.
Because it's a long story.
But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be, and imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry?
It's interesting how he's going somewhere but he has no direction for it.
But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it.
But I don't...
You don't what? Have a purpose? Have a reason to have money? Have a survival... That
No.
face.
You're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
I'm pretty sure he has found his path. He just hasn't found his destination.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me.
Okay. And there he is. Now, you. Come here.
What's wrong?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything.
You tell us, Laura Kusanali, what happened in the Grand Bazaar.
You say that you're trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
He changed his name somehow.
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots.
A plant with no roots would be like a lotus flower, but it would not... That would be a whole other different story.
But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain.
A different version of you traveled back in time to change events and created a different timeline, so... Now I'm wondering, what the hell did you change, and somehow using you as an example to find out what you possibly could have done?
I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Or that.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
So, psychopathy insight. You were feeling guilty because of what happened, and you went back, changed the past because either you hated yourself or somebody else, or you literally didn't know how to live life without purpose.
Oh, okay. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the... my previous incarnation.
No.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear. But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
And he tells Wanderer about his past.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
So does he know?
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong.
Maybe?
Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time. A chain of cause and effect. A cycle of karma and consequence.
Or cause and effect, but interesting you use literally cause and effect, or karma and consequence as a substitute for cause and effect.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
Yeah, because sometimes again, it's like Nihida knows the world is too complex for simple terms like dichotomies.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
Yes.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
Yeah.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
Because we want to know what you changed and how to undo it, and possibly to help you to see yourself instead of changing yourself through a different incarnation, because people kind of need to face their pain.
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be he's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk!
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Should he be guilty for what he did before, even though he's just a different person?
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Again! This is the second time. Is he tricking us to go into Irmisol again to change something else again? Change history? Hasn't this happened before? Many different times?
Oh, good point. Given your...
Understood.
I really feel like this could be a trap. Because he did do it before. You're just his babysitter at this point.
Thank you.
Enter the memory. Oh, creep. Oh, creep. Do we actually get to play as the balladeer? Also, I need to get some other characters. Seriously. Like, as much as I'd like to have Yai, Miko, Mona, and Noelle with me, I gotta, like, choose someone different. Maybe I'll prepare a different, maybe these guys. But they're a little too low, so... I'll use these guys for now. At least for the time being. And I'll have to set up a different party with other characters later. Do I get to play as a balladeer?
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories.
But all the leaves are red instead of purple.
These memories will show you the raw truth, But be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
Sounds like a VR simulation.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
And now we're just finishing the job. Even though we just started the job again, literally from scratch.
Alright.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Great.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. There's someone passed out on the ground. You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured?
Is that actually the Balladeer?
Not a scratch.
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
Until it got overwritten, changed, and now we're talking about timelines and bringing in multiverses at this point. Now we're going into the MCU at this point.
In the
Out of here.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the Doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa, but Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Because sometimes the happiest people end in the tragic ways.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
Okay, how do we
It's
get up
fine
there?
with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Ooh. It turtles and hingles. Hello? What is that green thing?
Huh? What are we doing back here?
What?
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died. And then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
Cue the heartbreak.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the Balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the Balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The Balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Dang. Tragedy.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
Funny how he's thinking about the Raiden Shogun as he's saying that.
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
I really wonder how he's gonna react as he keeps going through all these memories. Ooh? I really ducked on there. Another memory? Bag.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
The jester.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Max, that's the director of the Fatui. You've seen him in the Fatui video you watched and probably forgot it.
Springboard!
Yeah, I probably did.
Now, emerge, right here.
Keep getting finally. Ugh. Oh god, I got a headache from that. Oh crap.
This place is dark.
This place is where we were before.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
My guess is we're gonna see what happened after we fell unconscious. And how Yae Miko actually did negotiate for the Traveler using the Gnosis. It's an unsettling place.
Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan.
Signora, before she was killed by the Ren Shogun.
Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
Your collarbone is pixelated.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
Really? Because they're the weakest ones in the bunch and somehow you're like mid-range?
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else.
Did he ever pretend? Or it's like he's just making people think he's pretending?
Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Huh. So there was a talk between them before the Traveler showed up?
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute.
Yeah, and I think we all know, or whoever's played this game does know who's gonna find them.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come.
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
So Signora was there before the Traveler showed up?
Why are you staring at me in silence?
Oh crap.
Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
Crap. We
I'm
actually
under
get
no
to...
obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right? Witch?
Oh crap, we actually get to fight her.
Muddle-headed puppet.
Or is this one of the
You're only
Fatui?
number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do
Crap.
you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Right now, right here, right now. Propagate!
There we
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Oh god, where was this again? Oh, I remember. The area somewhere below the academia where we found the big god machine.
Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
This was before the Akashas were taken down.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
Right, that almost sounds like a cyberpunk treatment, but yeah, it's a machine way bigger than you.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
Scaramouche?
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
He's the doctor. He's behind all of this, including what happened in Tetsursuna.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
Okay. Now where to?
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
Scaramouche is if the two names similar to Totori and Tartaglia, the ballad is just a child, just like the doctor and child. If you accept it, okay.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets?
It's like you asked the question, maybe to me? The idea of, oh, is there any difference between clones and actual people?
Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
Their emotions are human, but...
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
I don't know.
Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
Yeah, well, it's better to be as you are than what you're not.
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you...
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
This is the true meaning of the great Lord Gravata's words. A person can't erase themselves, and even the original balladeer is gone. The person will live on. This person will live on in this place. Are a person's sins an inescapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Did he ever have a destiny before, when he originally, or is it just him becoming more whole with himself?
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
You
have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright? No way!
Again? Got to face that thing while he's going through it.
Hey! Are you done yet?
Nope. Hi!
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Just got back from the dentist. Okay.
This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories?
Ooh, we can't actually play as them.
Have you got any more stupid questions?
So you're gonna be Animo instead of Electro for the time being?
Squall and Fury.
Insignificant pest!
Search
Really? He can fly. Can he? He can start shooting stuff somewhere. Yeah, he can.
At my command, you shall fall!
Actually, I can fly. Oh, crap. Crap. Fly.
You're dead. The wind rises.
Yeah, and it allows me to frickin' flutter in the air. Bam. Crap. Gotta get out of the way. Ow.
Squall and fury.
You dare to gaze upon me? Insignificant pest!
The wind rises.
Come on. Finish him off. And there we go. He was able to face himself.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
He overcame himself.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self.
Except you're a little different. You now have Animo instead of Electro.
Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Now you recover your memories, the past will catch up to you.
You sound like you're concerned about me, but don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Me, myself, but not I. Huh.
Welcome back, traveler.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
He wants to change himself, despite the fact that he had a past like that.
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
You won't go by the Balladeer anymore?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him.
You want to be something different. He can't change himself, but he can still change his name.
I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the 6th is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a tactical retreat. Unconventional surrender. As Mondo called it before.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
So you still have your memories about you, but you'll still live as you are even as a different person of this timeline, regardless what happened in the other timeline.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it. Oh right, I almost forgot. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
Because you got over your sense of pride in not hating yourself?
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well. I will try.
Traveler.
Yes?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I want to know what changed, and how much of it, and how far it did. And whether or not changing one thing in the past changes a bunch of things in the present.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Please don't make it sound like I'm extorting you.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
It ain't easy balancing the books when you're running dry and barely high.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to 0. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world.
Agreed.
Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
He tried to be perfect, but in the end, perfect tried to not be him.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings.
Yeah, that's basically what he did when he tried to revert things. He was running away from himself the whole entire time.
The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Now what? He's not gonna run away from his sins now. Is this the end? Is this where the interlude ends? Because
then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
And not with the Fatui. Why he did that? Who knows? But maybe because we helped him, he's actually gonna help us.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for...
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking.
The Drifter.
The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name...
Like what?
Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Serious? What are we gonna come up with?
Have you got anything?
Rules for name change modification. There are a limited number of times you can rename the character, so do so with care. Wanna guess what I named him? It's so cringe. What is it, Patrick? I gotta know. What is it? Oh god. Okay, you named it after him. Okay! What are we gonna do? What are we gonna call it? If you frickin' screw around with us, we're gonna cut you off. I gotta come up with something Japanese.
A few moments later.
Ayoi me yummy. There we go! What does that mean in Japanese? Aoi means blue, me means I, and yami means God. Does it mean God? Let me double check.
Eventually.
No, that means kami. I'll do kami. Aoi me kami. There we go, blue-eyed God. Because why not? There we go!
Are you sure?
Yes!
Oh, alright.
Blue-eyed God.
So.
because you went from purple-eyed god to blue-eyed god. There you go.
Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
ATONEMENT.
Take your time.
Ah, damn
I don't
it.
need to see everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
So you want to go after the Fatui?
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Okay.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
Oh god. Wait, do we actually get to have the Balladeer on our team?
One more thing. There are
What?
still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall.
I'm not sure if they'll accept that if I tell them, given how history has changed, but we'll leave that.
Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire.
Okay.
Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Fine.
No nonsense. Alright, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
Goodbye, blue-eyed god, in Japanese terms.
He's gone.
Yes, he is. Well, actually, he's blue-eyed god, but what the hell?
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
And there were some bumps along the way, but it's all over now.
So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go.
Can I finish the interlude and go get something to eat? Or are we gonna find another cutscene? Ooh.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking.
Okay.
All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
Huh. But the toucans were happy. So did he finally finish? No, return to the resting place. So, resting place? What does that mean? We finally finish the interlude.
It's about time we had a break.
Yes.
As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back.
Got some delicious treats.
Wow! Huh? Look at that vase.
What about it?
Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? Like, Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
Wait. How is the vase still broken if it was from a different timeline? The night we stayed here, Paimon bumped into the table after being startled to do something with Balladeer and broke the vase. So Paimon doesn't remember? But the Balladeer erased the existence. He changed the world. So why is this vase still broken? Huh?
You sound lost and confused.
What?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Wait, who is this?
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance. But for anyone else... who can say?
Now, who is this?
When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate, like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Yeah, but what caused it to break?
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
And just this idea of like, well, what matters does the means? We still have the end. Yeah, well, the end still had to result in the means.
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The
What does that
voices
mean?
disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere?
With my eyes, does she mean I should trust my memories? So, where... Yeah, the memories... She remembers Paimon knocking over the vase, but...
Anyway, that vase is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up?
Yes.
Feels wrong just leaving it there.
I wonder what else awaits me in the future. Huh. Okay! Inversion of Genesis. Finally. In the meantime, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye!